Lower body flexibility is one of the most fundamental and visible abilities in dance training. Movements like side splits, front splits, high extensions, and leg holds aren't just requirements, they're part of every dancer's daily vocabulary. These motions are often seen as basic, but mastering them is far from easy. They involve not only the range of motion in joints and muscles but also a dancer's ability to execute with precision, elevation, control, and grace. Take side splits and front splits. These are more than just stretches, they're gateways to unlocking the hips. When practiced correctly, they lay the groundwork for future mastery of complex techniques like a standing split, a backbend kick, or the dramatic needle position. It's not just about how far a dancer can go, but how elegantly and confidently they can hold that space. True flexibility means being able to pause in the middle of a challenging stretch and still maintain poise and line. Many children who first enter the world of dance flinch at the discomfort of these stretches. Cries of "it hurts" are common during early training. Yet with 3 to 6 months of structured, consistent practice, most will see a dramatic transformation, not only in how far they can go, but in how deeply they understand their own bodies. This change isn't magic. It's the reward of hundreds of deliberate repetitions, of slow, deep breathing during stretching, of choosing to stay in the discomfort for just one more second. And then there's leg control. Poses like front leg holds, side leg holds, or back extensions test more than flexibility, they demand absolute control. In many dance genres, these moments are frozen mid-performance, spotlighting the dancer's posture, precision, and line. The goal is not merely to get the leg as high as possible. It's to hold it there, unwavering, while the rest of the body remains calm, composed, and expressive. That kind of stillness comes from years of training the supporting muscles, from deep core engagement to refined hip articulation. Every inch of lift is supported by unseen layers of strength. While leg flexibility builds the silhouette, spinal flexibility breathes life into the movement. A dancer's ability to flow through space with elegance, to curve and twist naturally, depends on the spine's ability to move and respond. It's the spine that links the body's top and bottom halves, it's where motion begins and emotion is carried. The thoracic spine, the mid to upper back, is especially crucial. It enables the upper body to lift, twist, arc, and express emotion through movement. Without mobility here, gestures become stiff and robotic. In styles like Chinese classical dance, the chest often leads the movement, initiating spirals and curves that ripple through the arms. In contemporary dance, rounded movements and transitions rely on a supple, responsive upper spine. When the thoracic spine is free, movement becomes poetic, it breathes. But not all of the spine is meant to be loose. The lumbar spine, the lower back, requires steadiness. While it must be flexible enough to allow dramatic movements like back bends, it must also act as the anchor during more explosive motions like jumps, turns, and lifts. This duality, the contrast between mobility and stability, is one of the most refined aspects of dance. When a dancer moves with their spine in full control, you can feel the strength even in stillness. What truly defines advanced spinal flexibility isn't the ability to bend, but the ability to bend with control. It's not enough to be soft, a dancer must be precise. Flexibility without control leads to collapse. Control without flexibility leads to stiffness. The goal is to find that perfect harmony, where strength supports softness, and softness enhances strength. When this balance is achieved, the dancer moves with a quiet power that captivates audiences without them even knowing why. Of course, different dance styles place emphasis on different aspects of flexibility. Ballet demands extreme leg lines, turnout, and lifted arches. Its beauty lies in geometry, and every stretch is in service of perfect symmetry. Chinese classical dance focuses on full-body continuity, especially between chest and waist. The body twists, spirals, and floats with elegance rooted in tradition. Modern dance, by contrast, often breaks those lines in favor of freedom, expression, and organic movement, placing greater demands on back and core flexibility. Even traditional folk dances, though sometimes gentler in form, ask for a unique type of flexibility, often in rhythm and repetition, like the flowing curves of Dai dance or the powerful lunges of Mongolian steps. And yet, no matter the style, there are common misconceptions. Some dancers chase flexibility at all costs, believing that more range automatically means better dancing. But a pose that reaches far without control or intention can look empty, or even dangerous. Others rely only on passive stretches and ignore the small stabilizing muscles that help maintain alignment. Still others push through pain, misinterpreting discomfort as progress. Real training is not about enduring agony, it's about listening to the body and working with it, not against it. Effective flexibility training requires thoughtful structure. Always start with a proper warm-up, especially in cold conditions, to awaken the muscles and prevent injury. Breathe with purpose during each stretch, inhale to prepare, exhale to deepen. Move slowly and rhythmically toward your limit, never forcing the body into unnatural positions. After training, cool down properly, rehydrate, and restore the body's balance. And perhaps most importantly, stay consistent. Flexibility is not built in spurts, it is sculpted through daily, disciplined effort. In the end, flexibility is not about being soft, it's about having power that moves with grace. It is the art of strength in disguise. Behind every effortless-looking performance is a hidden story of resilience, repetition, and quiet perseverance. The body may stretch, but it is the spirit, the will, that reaches. And that, ultimately, is what makes a dancer truly shine.